Many stories from antiquity involve the desire to fly, such as the Greek legend of Icarus and Daedalus and the Vivania in ancient Indian epics. Some of the earliest recorded attempts with gliders were those of the 9th century Andalusian and Arabic language poet Abbas ibn Firnas and the 11th century English monk Aylmer of Malmesbury. Leonardo da Vinci researched the wing design of birds and designed a man-powered aircraft. Since then, many pioneers of aviation contributed to the development of practical airplanes. Modern airplanes are a fixed-wing flying machine with separate systems for lift, propulsion, and control. Heavy than air, first pioneer flight in Europe. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, were American aviation pioneers generally credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful airplane. The brothers' breakthrough invention was their creation of a three-axis control system, which enabled the pilot to steer the aircraft effectively and to maintain its equilibrium. The first flight by Orville Wright of 37 meters in 12 seconds made the first control-powered heavy-than-air manned flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, on 17 December 1903. On their first flights, the Wright brothers used guide rails and a catapult to get off the ground. In 1906, the Brazilian Alberto Santos Dumont made what was claimed to be the first airplane flight, taking off unassisted by an external launch system. He set the first world record recognized by the Aéroclub de France and by the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale by flying 220 meters in less than 22 seconds. Alberto Santos Dumont was a Brazilian aeronaut, sportsman, and inventor. Though he never graduated, he followed some engineering courses and developed an admirable practical and mechanical talent and, since then, of inventive genius. At a very young age, he stood out as mountaineer and motor sportsman. At 24 years of age, Santos Dumont left for France, where he spent most of his adult life. There, he became a professional aeronaut. Since 1898 till 1903, he built up to 13 airships, lighter than air, powered by internal combustion engines. He flew around the Eiffel Tower in his airship several times as part of airships competitions. In 1904, several aviation prizes were founded in France to stimulate the development of heavy-than-air aircrafts. Takeoff, control, and landing were the big concerns. The Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, created in 1905, was in charge to record official demonstrations. After developing several prototypes, Santos Dumont presented the plane 14 bis, a biplane with two octagonal surfaces inserted as ailerons improving control, and the rudder in the front, as the Wright brothers' configuration. On 12 November 1906, he was able to fly 220 meters for 21 seconds at an average speed of 37.4 kilometers per hour. Santos Dumont continued to develop airplanes, as the Demoiselle. This plane was designed for sports competitions, capable of flying up to 2 kilometers and reaching 96 kilometers per hour. Later, it was used for pilot training during World War I. On 19 October 1906, Santos Dumont won a flying competition over Paris with his airship number 6. The award was presented to him at a dinner at the famous Maxime's restaurant. There he met the jeweler Louis Cartier. The jeweler learned that the pilot couldn't check his pocket watch during the flight because he needed both hands to fly the plane. Cartier designed and gifted Santos Dumont with a new gold watch, square and flat, attached to the wrist thanks to a strap and buckle. He had just created the first men's wristwatch. Santos Dumont used it as a stopwatch on his next flights. This watch, called Cartier Santos, is still manufactured today.